What a beautiful day to play two in Columbia to begin the series. The Missouri Tigers in desperation mode trying to make the tournament as they host the newly ranked #1 Texas A&M Aggies. Hello everyone, we were on the weekends until last week when Sierra Harrison got the ball on Friday night. She gets the ball today on Thursday to open the series, and on the first pitch of the day, that flies inside and hits Kennedy Powell. One pitch, one base runner on for Texas. Hitting .500 over the last 12 games as well. Rips that to second, up to Grove, the dive with a glove flip on to second. Beauty of a play.
A great play here from Madison Updegrove. This ball is drilled in the hole from Amari Harper. Updegrove able to get extended on her layout, stretch out long enough to turn this into a potential double play situation. Isn't quite quick enough to get the runner at first, but a great hit.
3-2. Perez drills it into right field, and it drops right in front of Abrascato. It's a one-out double. Runners on first and second for Texas A&M. Skies it into center field. Langer at the wall, leaps, and it's gone. A three-run shot for Mac Barbara, her 7th of the season, and Texas A&M immediately up 3-0 in the first.
Not even a super strongly hit ball from Barbara, but kind of a costly pitch from Harrison as it's a little bit too over the plate. Barbara doesn't even come close to getting all of it, but this just shows the amount of power in this A&M offense, even if she is really the spark plug for this team.
Rips it right back up the middle. There's a base hit. But a chance that every game in the league is against a top 25 team. Allie Enright lofts it up, center field. Kaylee Langer's there, and there's two away.
That they could win any ball game, whether that's Sierra Harrison or Marissa McCann.
Runner takes off. The throw down is off the mark to Updegrove. It's a stolen base for Coco Woolley. Played since the Texas series a couple weeks ago. Pops out of the glove of Crenshaw. Runner is Woolley, who rounds third, scores. And now, hold on, they're saying it hit the bat. Dead ball. There was all kinds of confusion.
Looks like it just barely catches the knob, Noah. Really, really hard to tell. And even for us up here in the press box, hard for us to see what's going on the field. Coco Woolley was really heads up and was headed to score.
So we'll do the 1-2 over again. Skips in there, no contact made on that one for sure. Woolley advances 60 feet, and she's at third. The at-bat on the way to Dement. She pops it high, right field, shallow. Playable for Abrascato. She makes the grab, and that ends a long top of the first inning for Texas A&M. Has been shifted around quite a bit. Claire Cahalan at the top, but Julia Crenshaw, Kara Daly, both in the lineup for the first time in a while. Clara Cahalan called out on strikes. First strikeout of the day, too.
Other than her being, one of two hitters batting above 300 for this Missouri lineup, she's really been the spark plug for Missouri all year long. So it is nice if you're Missouri to see her back in this lineup.
She strikes out on 3 pitches, fouls that straight back into the...
At them, being very competitive, getting up in the count 0-2, and then throwing a chase pitch that's relatively close to get these Tigers to think about it.
There's a swing and a miss. Emily Kennedy strikes out the side in the first. Two and two. Cold strike three right over the heart of the plate, and strikeout #1 today for Sierra.
Missouri pitchers to make a mistake.
Skied into left field, tailing towards foul territory. Claire Cahalan's got it, and there's 2 outs in the inning. Harrison looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Bouncer up the middle, and that rolls through past a diving Cara Daly. It's a 2-out single for Kennedy Powell.
Specific pitch that they're looking to hit, and they're waiting for Sierra to throw that pitch. One of the things that I think is getting lost for Sierra is just that battle of, do I throw a strike and risk them hitting it to the wall, or do I throw a ball and hope that they...
For Texas A&M. 1-2. Flies it out to right field. Abrascado's got a long run. She makes the play, sliding to the ground.
A big contributor of that this season.
The innings that she's thrown this year compared to where she was at this point last year are actually down a little bit, as that pitch is outside and Taylor Ebbs earns a walk to lead off the inning. Written all over it.
It definitely does, and you know, with such a hard and high RPI.
Abby Hay lays down a bunt. She does her job with a sacrifice, moves Ebbs up into scoring position. Great play in right field to end the inning and save a run in the top of the second. Is at the plate now for the first time, and she pounds it into right field for a base hit. Ebbs gets the wave, she scores, and Missouri's on the board.
Trying to find any way that they possibly can to scratch a run across. Abrascado does a good job of taking this pitch on the inner half and just driving it to right field as a lefty. She's able to score Taylor Ebbs from second. But I just think this is a testament to this Missouri team not making sure that their season isn't get themselves back into this ball game.
Madison Walker elevates it into center field, shallow and playable for Woolley, the shortstop. 2 outs. Drove in 4 runs. There's a called strike 3, and Kennedy ends the inning, but Missouri does strike for a run, and they cut the lead. Barbara pops it up right side in foul territory for Abby Hay. 1 away. That is the making for a team that should make the tournament, but if you're below 500, it doesn't matter. Square around to bunt. Woolley is thrown out. 2 quick outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Marissa McCann blows it by. Into the lineup, Maddie, her bat has taken off as well.
Right, and I've been excited to see her compete this weekend. She's been hot as of late.
Squares around to bunt. Kennedy flips on to first, and there's 1 quick out. Seventh game of the season for the Tigers against the #1 team in the country. It has been an unreal SEC schedule as Kennedy fields the position again.
The senior.
4 strikeouts the first time through the order for Emily Kennedy. Crenshaw launches center field on the warning track. That's Enright, and it's a quick 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd. Texas A&M up 2 through 3. Second inning, she's faced 4 batters. She's recorded 4 outs. Dement skies it, shallow left field. Cara Daly continuing to carry back. Ooh, that was a little more interesting than maybe it needed to be, but she makes the grab.
Very, very sure of throwing Coleman inside. Haven't really deviated from that plan except for the changeup.
Cold strike 3, inside corner. Chance for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for McCann. The off-speed is there on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts from Marissa McCann to end the inning. A leadoff walk in the second, and that came around to hurt her on an RBI single, the only hit of the day for the Tigers by Stefania Abrascado. Daly cuts right through it upstairs, got her to season ago. Hanging out right around 300 again this year, and she earns a 5-pitch walk. Second time today, Taylor Ebbs has been walked.
Ebbs doing a good job of Sayre still being down 2 runs, and you've got speed on first base.
The only difference there is the runner takes off. Blackston has a stolen base, and she's into scoring position. Well, either way, there you go. Works all the same, right? You get the runner down to second. been an up and down season for Missouri. And Abby Hay with a 4-pitch walk. A couple runners on base for Missouri. Come from Abiscato. Can she deliver in a big moment again? Hard bouncer to second. That's fielded by Dement. She steps on the bag. The throw over to first is not in time. Runners on the corners for Missouri. Texas A&M does get the second out.
Even though Missouri just can't get the consistency down enough to generate those base runners.
She drives this one to right field, but it hangs up just enough in front of the warning track for Harper to make the grab. 4 innings in. He built on that this year with a batting average nearing 400 at the top of the order. Earns a walk here, so she's on base for the 3rd time today.
Right, and it's not often that as a pitcher you're on when Harper was going to come back in, and Harper had to earn her spot back.
She slashes it into left field. That's Claire Cahalan. Camps underneath it for the first out of the inning.
Contributed to Jeff Harger, her hitting coach.
That is whipped into left field for a base hit. Already the 2nd of the day for Maya Perez, and there's runners on 1st and 2nd for Texas A&M. From San Diego State, where she was twice named the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year. Barbara lifts it, but this one is plenty playable, and Cahalan settles in underneath it for the 2nd out.
Good pitch with a ton of spin there from
And there you go, slaps it right through the 5-6 hole. Runner gets the wave around the throw. Home is not in time. Howell scores to extend the lead to 3 for Texas A&M. And the runners are on 6.
Such a crucial play here for Missouri. You're going to see Coco slap this ball into shallow left field. Cahalan comes up throwing.
Missouri is
Throw
challenging
just
the call on the
doesn't
field at the
have
plate.
quite enough
This
juice.
play is under further review. After review, the ruling on the field is upheld. The runner at home is safe.
Pretty quickly afternoon. Here comes the 0-2. And right, swings and misses. 4th strikeout today for Marissa McCann, but Texas A&M does add another. It's close to the outside corner, but Kennedy does not get the call. It's 1-2. Cut on and missed. 6th strikeout today for Emily Kennedy. 1 out in the shy of the cycle. Rather, a double shy of the cycle on Wednesday, but she strikes out here. Back-to-back to start the 5th inning. Lifted left field. Eshte's there. It's a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. We are through 5 complete in Columbia. And she scorches that ball fair down the left field line. Extra bases for KK Dement as she strolls into 2nd with a leadoff double.
But McCann has so much spin on it, just slipped under the bat.
Squares the bunt again on the 0-1, pops it up. McCann's got it. Coleman unable to advance that runner to 3rd.
Now, it's really kind of a new pitch that she didn't have when she started the season.
Griffin elevates it to center field. There's Kaylee Langer, and there's 2 down in the inning. Season for the leadoff hitter, Kennedy Powell. Chops it to 2nd, up to Grove on to 1st, and that ends the inning. A leadoff double does no damage. Missouri trying to rally late.
100, and then you have Missouri with just 1 hitter in the 300s.
That is roped into left center field, and it rolls to the wall. Julia Crenshaw slides into 2nd with a leadoff double. The 0-2. Swings through this one, though, and that's the 3rd time today she's gone down on strikes. 8 total for Emily Kennedy. Get out of Ebbs here, wanting to bring in a run. Loops it, third base side. Powell charges and makes the grab in the air for the second out. Position, something changes. It's inside for Hay, pops out of the glove of Coleman. Julia Crenshaw advances 60 feet, and she's at third base.
Emily Kennedy has been getting them on all game long.
4-pitch walk, runners on the corners. Tying run comes to the plate in form of Stefania Brascato. 5-pitch walk, back-to-back walks that Kennedy has allowed, and the bases are loaded with the go-ahead run coming to the plate for Missouri.
Between just another SEC pitcher and an All-American, these tough situations.
There's Walker, skies it into right field, and a grand slam to take the lead against number 1. 2-2. Dodge lifts it into center field. Enright's there for the out. But what a 6th inning for the Missouri Tigers. Facing the number 1 team in the country. A grand slam from Madison Walker. From down 3 to up 1. Has changed it. Harper on the off speed, serves it into left field, and that falls down for a base hit. Leadoff runner is aboard for Texas A&M. Tying run is at first.
Now.
Bouncer off the glove of McCann, fielded by Updegrove with a glove flip to Daly, but it popped out of the glove, and everybody's safe.
2 outs right now.
Barbara loops it to second base, and Updegrove makes the grab, running back into the outfield grass. 1 away. Woolley rips it into the gap in right center field, and it falls down. Langer gets it in. Runner waved home. The throw to Crenshaw is not in time, and Texas A&M has tied it up on a Coco Woolley RBI double.
Coco Woolley, the life of this A&M team. Not somebody that's going to hit for home runs or hit for a ton of power, but finds a way to just continuously be a spark plug for this team. Gets on base, makes things happen for A&M. The throw from Kaylee Langer is just perfectly on a dime to Updegrove, but they still don't get her at home.
7th. 2-2. Right under the glove of Daly, and it rolls all the way to the wall in left center. A pair of runs come in for Texas A&M. It is a 2-run double for Allie Enright, and number 1 reclaims the lead.
Quick look here. We see it just scorches under Kara Daly's glove at shortstop. Kaylee Langer in the outfield, unable to cut it off. Tries to kick the ball, it looks like, on her dive down.
3-2. Bouncer takes a bad hop over the glove of Walker. Runner stays put at third, and the throw allows Dement to go to second. So again, Texas A&M has 1 out. Coleman bounced to third. Walker comes home with it, and they've got the runner caught in a rundown. Tag applied. Oh, they say not in time. Everybody's safe for now. Runners tagged out by Hay at first. Now they've got the runner between second and third. Caught again, and they get Dement. Okay. Kaylee Langer into center field, and it falls down right in front of the charging Enright. It's not Not over yet for Missouri. Leadoff hitter is aboard, and Kaylee Langer down 2 runs. Kaylee Langer started the inning with a leadoff single. Sokolowski rolls it to second. The flip onto second base. They get the lead runner. A nice play by KK Dement. 1 down.
Wow, maybe the umpire thinks to cut the front edge of the corner, I guess.
Swing and a miss. Gets beyond Coleman. The throw down to first. Got her.
Right, pretty routine catch. Not sure what happened. Then we've got a tag out here. Crenshaw trips over her foot. First baseman does have the right to the entire bag.
Kennedy has a chance to end this game here against Kara Daly, who skies it into left field. This is Eshte camping underneath in front of the warning track. Texas A&M scores 3 in the 7th to come from behind and take down Missouri.
Texas A&M 7 and Missouri 5.
13 straight wins for Texas A&M, 7 straight SEC wins, and the Aggies are now 38-5.